Going to change the deadline from 50 days. So
Yeah.
what is your new deadline? What can
I'm
we
going to
expect?
make a new deadline of about 10 or 12 days from today. No reason in waiting. There's no reason in waiting. It's 50 days. I want to be generous, but we just don't see any progress being made.
U.S. President Donald Trump has issued a fresh ultimatum to Russia. Strike a peace deal with Ukraine within 10 to 12 days, or face harsher sanctions. The warning comes amid Trump's growing frustration over what he called Moscow's lack of progress in ending the war. Speaking in Scotland on Monday, where he's meeting European leaders and playing golf, Trump said he was disappointed in Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Going to change the deadline from 50 days. So
Yeah.
what is your new deadline? What can
I'm
we
going to
expect?
make a new deadline of about 10 or 12 days from today. No reason in waiting. There's no reason in waiting. It's 50 days. I want to be generous, but we just don't see any progress being made. So what I'm doing is we're going to do secondary sanctions, unless we make a deal. And we might make a deal. I don't know. You don't know. Yeah, I'd say 10 to 12 days. I'll announce it probably tonight or tomorrow. But there's no reason to wait. If you know what the answer is going to be, why wait? And it would be sanctions and maybe tariffs, secondary tariffs. You know what a secondary tariff is? You know, Russia could be so rich right now. Instead, they spend all their money on war. They spend everything on war and killing people, and it doesn't make sense to me. I thought he would want to end this thing quickly. I really felt it was going to end, but every time I think it's going to end, he kills people.
Could a meeting help, and are you considering, has been proposed, to meet in Turkey in August?
I'm not, you know, I'm not so interested in talking anymore. He talks, we have such nice conversations, such respectful and nice conversations, and then people die the following night with a missile going into a town and hitting, I mean, recently, I guess, the nursing home, but they hit other things. Whatever they hit, people die. I would have said 5 times we would have had a deal. I've spoken to President Putin a lot. I got along with him very well. But 5 times, and every time 4 times maybe, but we've had discussions, you and I have had discussions. Yeah. We thought we had that settled numerous times. And then President Putin goes out and starts launching rockets into some city like Kiev and kills a lot of people in a nursing home or whatever. You have bodies lying all over the street. And I say, that's not the way to do it. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm very disappointed. I'm disappointed in President Putin. Very disappointed in him. So we're going to have to look, and I'm going to reduce that 50 days that I gave him to a lesser number because I think I already know the answer what's going to happen.
Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy welcomed the strong message.
Сьогодні є надзвичайно вагома заява президента Трампа. І це правда. Саме Росія робить все, аби зірвати мирні зусилля та затягнути цю війну. Щоночі удари, постійно російські намагання зробити Україні боляче. Дійсно, мир може бути, якщо діяти сильно та рішуче. І ми неодноразово говорили, і всі партнери це знають, що санкції – це ключовий елемент. Росія зважає на санкції, зважає на такі втрати, мир завдяки силі можливий. Україна, як і завжди, готова максимально продуктивно працювати з Америкою, працювати з президентом Трампом заради того, щоб закінчити цю війну достойно і тривалим миром.
However, the Kremlin hasn't responded officially, but former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev hit back sharply. Posting on X, he accused Trump of playing the ultimatum game and warned such pressure could push the U.S. into direct conflict with Russia. Medvedev wrote, "Each new ultimatum is a threat and a step towards war, not between Russia and Ukraine, but with Trump's own country." Trump's comments mark a sharp escalation in rhetoric, with global attention now focused on whether Putin will act or defy the countdown.